Hi, Todd Bourne here in the Forecast Center with a look at any weather worries that we may have here across our area during the next week to 10 days. And to be honest with you, it's looking relatively quiet for pretty much the next couple of weeks here. One thing that we will have to keep an eye on is the tropics. You can see activity picking up. We do have Tropical Storm Dexter, which is going to move towards the northeast away from the U.S. coast. 30% chance we could see a little bit of development from this disturbance off the coast of the Carolinas. It too probably will move to the northeast. 50% chance we could see some development eventually occur in this area, according to the National Hurricane Center, and that probably would end up eventually recurving as well. Some longer range models, we're talking middle of August, indicating we could see a rather significant storm here develop and possibly be located in this general area here during the middle of August. So point of all this is that tropics is beginning to become something that we will have to keep an eye on, especially as we move into the middle of August, and especially as we move into the last half of August and the peak of hurricane season in September. In the meantime, here at home, we're going to be watching upper level high pressure, which is going to be building back towards the east. That's going to result in the heat increasing once again, as we'll see highs warm back up into the upper 90s during the last half of this week. Overnight lows will be in the mid 70s, and we'll also have to keep an eye on the dryness, as many locations got missed by the rain this weekend, and we're looking at another week to 10 days at least of no really significant rain across the ArkLaTex with all this heat. It is beginning to dry out just a little bit across the region. You can see really not much rain here, with maybe a slight chance for the hit or miss storm as we move into the middle part of next week. But minus the tropics, heat something we'll be keeping an eye on this week. You can see the heat index could be near or even above 105 here in the next week to 10 days, especially as we get towards the end of this week, as again, rainfall is looking very, very limited at this point. So again, we'll be watching the heat here at home with temperatures in the upper 90s. The heat index could approach 105. Really no significant threat of any thunderstorms, so that's not going to be a worry. So we'll keep the worry level today at 2 out of 10, just out of respect for the possibility of that heat index possibly making it to 105 later this week. So here's your 10-day forecast, and you can see the upper 90s Thursday, Friday. The good news is we'll ease back into the middle 90s as we move into the middle part of next week. We will stay dry this week. Overnight lows in the mid 70s. Very small chance for the stray shower or thunderstorm will start to return as we move into the middle part of next week.